garden of my friend Sharon Millar. We're actually book club buddies.
Hi.
And she's a budding horticulturalist.
Excuse the pun.
Excuse the pun. And we are trying to go through the process of from seed to plant. And so she's going to take us through that process. How to pot, how to sow seeds, that sort of thing. So we're going to start with sowing seeds.
Sowing seeds.
Okay.
Okay, Mariel, what we have here is we've set up some seed trays ready, and what you'll notice is we fill them with Promix. Promix is generally the safest sort of medium to start with. So we're just going to drop, a few seeds. You can do some as well.
Okay, we just have a few sweet pepper seeds
A
here,
few
right?
sweet pepper seeds that we're
And
doing.
what is Promix, Sharon?
Promix is basically, it's a very light medium.
What are we doing? We're just placing them
Yes,
on top?
what we're going to do is we're going to place them on top, and then we go after and you just put them in slightly, and then cover them over with the Promix. You actually want to get them maybe about an quarter inch below the surface.
All right, so you're basically going to take your finger, push in over the seeds,
Yes.
and then pull the soil over.
Pull the soil over, exactly. Now the other method that you can do is you can actually use your finger almost as a little dowel and create a little hole,
Right.
and then put your seeds in.
So we're doing
And then
remember,
just
2
cover.
or 3 seeds per.
Per approximately two to three seeds. That just gives you, the chance in case 1 or 2 don't catch.
Right.
Okay, and then what I have here is I have actually a pre-mixed spritzer, and I've just put just a touch of phosphagen in it, which will
What's
help
phosphagen?
them. Phosphagen is basically, it's a fertilizer, and it will just start them off. It's very heavy on the nitrogen component, which means that it will help with root development, leaf development, that
And
sort
where
of thing.
can you get that sort of thing from?
You can generally get it at any garden center.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and so keep them damp, as I'm doing now, and you can maybe spritz 3 to 4 times a day. The idea is to keep your medium moist, but not
soaked.
wet.
Right.
Exactly, not
And
wet.
where would you keep this?
Generally, you would keep it in a cool spot where it might get partial morning sun. You want it to get bright light, but not sort of glaring sunshine then.
Okay.
And then once you get your little seedlings popping up, generally you want them to establish, you want to see at least 2 to 3 leaves coming
Right.
out. Continue with your spritzing daily.
All right.
And generally they will reward. The first time I did it, it was miraculous experience. I couldn't believe it grew, but it did. It actually grew.
Okay, so basically, this is our sowing seeds phase. Now we've got our seedlings that need to be transplanted phase, yes?
Exactly. Say we were to gently remove a pepper here, which is what we've just sown.
Right.
All right, what you'll see immediately is you will see that it has fairly developed root system.
Right, okay.
So you can look at this and say, okay, well, he's ready to grow up then.
All right,
He's sort
okay.
of hitting adolescence, ready to make it out in the world,
All right, so
see.
we've got some beautiful bright white roots.
So
right.
this is perfect to go out.
Okay.
So what we have here is we have our pot.
Okay, so we'll put you here for now.
Yeah, put you right there for now. Now, we're using this size pot, which is actually a fairly, large size to take a seedling like this, but a sweet pepper
It's gonna
plant
get pretty
is going
big.
to get fairly big.
Yeah, it's going to get big.
Right.
I shall bring these for you. So we've got
Some white stones.
any stones can go in
Any
there, right?
stones can go. The only thing that you have to be careful of is that your stones are not so small that they fall out your holes. The beauty of having a good stone base is it will force your soil. It will force your soil to aerate then. It will stop that clumping at the bottom of a pot.
All right, okay.
So we have a good base
Okay,
of,
we have to demonstrate to the camera.
to the camera.
Into that camera.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, now generally what I do is I mix this in a the wheelbarrow.
Right.
And we mix a whole batch
whole
of it.
batch.
Okay, so I've put maybe about 3 parts of organic matter.
Right,
I'm going to put some sharp sand in as well.
right. And
All
why
right.
is the sharp sand important?
Sharp sand is very important because it lightens your soil. Your roots want to move, room to breathe, to open up. So you
Okay,
add a
so
little bit
we've
of that.
got-
And then
right.
what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some Promix in again. Okay? All right, and then I'm just going to put, this is some bedding soil. I'm just going to put a bit of this as well. Just for information, we're maybe about 2 inches below the surface of the pot.
So we've created a hole
We're creating
in the middle
a little
here.
hole in the middle, and we're going to just gently pop him down.
All right.
And then we're going to lightly,
All right.
okay, just pack him in there. Okay, now I'm going to
So
resist.
you mean we're not going to go right?
No, I'm going to resist the temptation because it's a strong temptation to pack him in securely. Now you want him standing fairly sturdy,
Right.
but you don't want him. The idea is you want to make his transition as painless as possible. You don't want to be damaging those baby roots.
Okay. So where are we going to put this one, the sweet pepper? Is it looking for a lot of sun? Is it looking for medium?
They can pretty much take full sun. You know, he will do better in a sunny environment than in a shady environment.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right. So there we have our seedlings. I mean, we have our sown seeds and we have our potted seedlings.